Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Manny B Investing in BI, and I wanted to make another video on an article that I just kind of kept in the read list on my iPad for months and months. And I figured it's time. Let's take a look at this article here. Get more by keeping ADA coins in your own wallet. What does that mean? I feel like it's been a really big topic in general when it comes to Cardano, but just crypto. I've had this conversation in my own home with my wife, and when we were in the hot tub today, she was like, she was asking me about Giro Wallet. What's Giro Wallet? You say that a lot, and she's kind of like, is it a place where you keep your coins? And it's like, yes. I feel like people need to learn more about the hardware when it comes to crypto. A lot of people will be like, I want to get exposed to crypto. I'm going to get Robinhood. I'm going to buy some stuff. Or I'm going to get on crypto.com or Coinbase, and I'm going to buy some things. And then that's it. Well, there's more to it than that. That's just a mainstream way of getting access to price appreciation of coins. Or if it goes down, I mean, it doesn't appreciate. So let's take a look at this article and see what they have to say. And we'll kind of go from there. All right, so every ADA coin should be in your own wallet. This is the only way to fully utilize the potential of the Cardano ecosystem. I honestly recommend this for all blockchains, not just Cardano. If you can keep it in your own wallet responsibly, I would definitely do that. It's definitely the way to go. This is where that phrase, not your keys, not your crypto, comes from. Staking on the exchange is not only dangerous, it deprives you of many opportunities that can benefit you and, by extension, the entire ecosystem. Don't let the exchanges profit from holding your ADA coins. Take advantage of them yourself. So I have this, I'm not really going to call him a friend, I'll say associate, who claims to have bought all these ADA tokens, and they had like 10,000 ADA, and they were staking it on the platform. And I'm like, dude, what percentage are you getting? And he's like, oh, we're getting like 3%. I'm like, dude, you can get way more. You can get 6%. Plus you can participate in ISPOs where you get bonus tokens, and you just get more. You're just opening yourself up to so much greatness by storing the tokens in your own wallet. There's no other way I'm going to recommend participating in the Cardano blockchain. You must have your own wallet. I recommend Giro Wallet, but there's a ton of good ones out there. Any ADA coin holder can influence the growth of the Cardano ecosystem, and it is up to them to take advantage of it. If you stake on a centralized exchange, you can't delegate ADA coins to support a pool whose operator is actively doing something useful for the community. That's a very big one. Voting in Catalyst is another way for ADA coin holders to directly impact the growth of the ecosystem and be rewarded. So you can actually vote on different funds. You can vote on projects. You can't do that by just having your coins sitting on Coinbase or crypto.com or Kraken or any of those places. Catalyst allows people across all continents to agree to support a particular project and fund it completely without politicians. So it's just like, you use your coins to vote for projects that get funding from the blockchain. It's democracy. It's what all these people scream about on the internet. You get to actually participate in a democratic process on the blockchain. You cannot do that if your coins are in Robinhood or on Coinbase and all these other different places. DeFi services, such as providing liquidity to an automated market maker exchange, can offer a higher annual yield than what staking offers at the Cardano protocol level. So you can utilize your tokens to do additional things. You can transfer them into other projects and use those projects' platforms. You can trade. You can provide liquidity. We've talked about that in the past with like Milky Swap, Min Swap, Sunday Swap. You can do those things on those networks. So can't do that if your coins are sitting on Coinbase. Some DeFi services may offer rewards for their services, and make sure you don't miss out on Cardano staking rewards. If an exchange uses your ADA coins in DeFi services, it means you bear the risk, but the exchange benefits. Do not stake ADA coins on exchanges. I would never recommend doing that. Stake ADA on exchanges poses many risks to its owner. A centralized exchange can be robbed or shut down by the order of an authority. For example, Coinbase. If the SEC, the government, decides, hey, we're going to be anti-crypto, we're not just going to be against crypto, they're going to be anti-crypto. They're going to make efforts to actively attack the crypto experience in America. They could shut down Coinbase. They could shut down Binance.us. They could shut them down completely, and you lose your tokens. They're gone. They're gone. You, not your keys, not your crypto. They hold them. Everything that they own, all the assets that they hold, regardless of who they belong to, are now the property of the U.S. government. They take them. They seize them. You can't do that. They can't do that if you own the wallet. The only way they can do that is if they physically take your keys from you, hold you at gunpoint. They can't do an order. They can't do by order. They can't serve you a digital warrant or whatever and confiscate. They have to physically take it from you. When you're using Coinbase, when you're using Robinhood, Binance, all they have to do is just flip a switch. Your stuff's gone. That's the power, or that's the fail in using or holding your coins on an exchange. Now, if you want to buy your stuff on an exchange and then move it to a wallet, go for it. But to hold it and allow Coinbase to be the custodian of your assets, I do not recommend that. All right, so robbed or shut down. In either case, you may have trouble getting your ADA coins back. The exchange may not return your coins to you immediately when you wish. It may even require some locking period if you stake on it. Holding coins in your own wallet is the safest form of cryptocurrency ownership. We wrote an article on the topic, Do Not Stake ADA on Exchanges. The possibility of securing a sustainable passive income motivates people to engage in staking. This human desire to economically secure themselves is very beneficial to the network, as a decentralization and a security of the networks are based on distribution of ADA coins. So blockchain is distributed network. The benefit of distributed network is to be distributed. You play a role in that. If all these people are storing their tokens at one entity, that is not distribution. That's centralization. That's why they call it a centralized exchange. Distribution means I hold my coins, you hold your coins. I may put my coins in this stake pool. You may put your coins in another stake pool. They're distributed. I may even split mine up and put them in multiple pools. You may do the same. You may not choose not to. Either way, we are both doing actions that benefit the distributed blockchain, the decentralized network. Distribution is the most important. The possibility of securing passive. Okay, we already read the part. Coin owners own the Cardano network and infrastructure that they can use for financial or social contact. People can get the power back in their hands. You can read more about the broader meaning of staking for society in our article, Understanding Cardano Staking. I might take a look at these other articles. These seem like really good articles. So I want to make content that's basic so that people can understand the things that we talk about in our more advanced videos. Many people still stake coins on exchanges. In this article, you'll learn what people are missing out on if they don't keep coins in their own wallets. You might be surprised that you can do a lot of things with ADA coins, and thus you can actively support the development of the Cardano ecosystem. The success of the Cardano depends on adoption. Adoption depends on the number of opportunities the ecosystem will offer people. Any ADA coin holder can influence the growth of the ecosystem, and it is up to them to take advantage of it, keeping in mind that the market capitalization of blockchain projects will reflect the success of the entire ecosystem. In the long run, it will depend more on real adoption and the network effect than on speculation. So it makes economic sense for ADA owners to be interested in how to achieve success. We want the network to grow. We want the network to be a great place to be. We want other people to come in and participate in the network. That creates a network effect. Things grow kablooey. Pool selection and coin delegation matters. If you have coins in your own wallet, you can choose the pool you want to delegate the coins to. You entrust your stake in the network to that pool, increasing its overall stake. Once delegated, the coins will still remain in your wallet, and you can spend them at any time. The more coins are delegated to the pool, the more chances it gets to produce blocks. Delegating ADA coins shouldn't just be about finding a pool with low fees to maximize profits. In a way, delegating coins to a pool can be seen as casting a vote for a particular political party in an election. In most cases, you will choose the party that you believe will provide the best future for you and your loved ones. Choosing a pool is kind of a democratic process that can affect the future. It is smart to support pools that are time-tested and can be expected to continue to do quality work for the network. Pool operators who are active in going the extra mile for the ecosystem deserve attention. This extra work can be very beneficial to the network in the long run. So there's a full article button. Oh, okay. There's much more. There's a bunch more in the long run. All right, so here we are. Writing articles or creating tools for users, as our team does, can bring new users to the network. Educating the community and spreading awareness is very important because with knowledge comes trust. The more people know in detail the mission, philosophy, and the technology of Cardano, the faster and easier adoption will be. So this is kind of an article. I feel this article is to me, but it's really to everyone. I create content because I want to learn, and it's fun for me to learn in a public way, in a group where a group of us are learning and kind of learning this stuff together. I'm no master of Cardano. I'm learning this just like you are. I have a voice. I like to read technical things. I like to test and understand, and then help other people kind of skip all of that hard work that I had to do. If I can go through the pain and the suffering and show you, and you don't have to do that, I think that's a good thing. That gives me joy. So I like doing that. Let me write a little bit about our team. So they're talking about the Cardanians team, which isn't really what we're here for. There are many operators who organize meetups, upload video content, create tutorials and how-to guides, work on projects, are active on social media, educate, or in some other ways actively participate in the development of the ecosystem. This will all bear fruit. So this is what I'm doing. I like the project. I think it's really cool. I love the fact that you can stake your tokens and get like a percentage back, and it's paid out. Like, you don't have to stake for 6 months or 12 months and wait and go through all these different crazy markets to get your rewards. With Cardano, it's paid out every five days. It's that simple. And if you don't want to do it anymore, you can take your stuff, you can sell it, you can do whatever you want, you can keep rolling. But this kind of automatic compound interest thing that's built into Cardano through the proof of stake consensus is just like really cool to me. It really opened my eyes to what crypto can be. So that's why I like Cardano so much. When people are like, why did you pick Cardano? Well, I use a lot. I like Ethereum, and I like Cardano, but Ethereum, when things are popping, when the price is up, the network fees are unaffordable. It just is. Like, it's really unaffordable. The adoption of the blockchain network should be ideally go from bottom up. This means that people will decide their own futures, and the authorities will be more or less forced to accept it. And that's what I love. When everyone's doing it, governments won't really have a choice unless you live in a communist system or a socialist system. Then the governments do have the power to tell you what to do. But in America, the SEC is really believes that they'll be able to keep crypto back by not regulating it. We need some kind of framework. We need something. We need some walls. Where do you start? Where do you stop? And this administration, Democrats is what we find this. They're extremely anti-crypto. They do not like anything new like this that helps you or I to build wealth, you or I to save or give a better or give a better experience than TradFi. It's like banking, traditional banking. Anything that challenges that, they're going to cry to their masters, and then they're going to tell us what to do. But if we continue to just do what we're doing, delegate, buy, delegate, stake, then eventually they won't have a choice. They'll have to allow us to do what we're doing. Adoption is a complex and long process, and the more people involved in the process, the better. Delegates should monitor the activity of operators so that they can support them by delegating coins to their pool. Without an active and engaged community, significant changes at a societal level are unlikely to happen. From the delegate's point of view, it is wise to support those who strive for the success of Cardano. If you stake ADA coins on an exchange, you have no direct way to support the Cardano ecosystem. So you skip out or you miss out on all of those little things that help drive the network, like being able to take your tokens and buy an NFT or mint an NFT with a project that you like, or participate on a decentralized exchange on Cardano and do swaps and support people that provide liquidity, or provide liquidity yourself. So exchanges will create their own pools and fill those with your coins. This doesn't help anything, and it also hurts the decentralization of the network, like we talked earlier. If everybody pools all their stuff into one place, that's centralized. It's easy to take out. It's just like the Death Star on Star Wars. Like, they just attack that one thing and kind of just destroy the empire. You would want to spread things out and make smaller Death Stars. They're still potent. They're still dangerous, but they're not easy to just take down. You just take down one, you take down the whole empire. So that's what it comes down to. These stake pools are like mini Death Stars. You want smaller and more, so that it's hard to take the network down. You want decentralization of the network. The ADA coins are yours, and each of you has responsibility for Cardano success. Do not stake on exchanges and delegate your coins responsibly. If you stake on an exchange, you basically support a centralized point that will have a strong position in the network consensus. Exchanges are naturally motivated to behave honestly so that their clients trust them and leave ADA coins on them. Exchanges usually have professional teams, so their pools are very likely to be reliable. There may be a few larger players in the network if they are trusted. However, it is always preferable to have a large number of single pool operators. It is up to the ADA owners what kind of network they want to have. If Cardano is to be decentralized, smaller pools must be supported. So they're not on this whole, if you're a multi-pool operator, you're evil. They're just saying, don't forget about single pool operators. They're the most important. Make sure you delegate, if not all, at least some of your coins to these SPOs. They're very important. Having everything distributed is the best. Voting in Catalyst is a little deep, so I'm not really going to talk about that. DeFi services offer interesting rewards. So this is interesting. I like this stuff. Let's go through this part. It's a little bit advanced, but I want to kind of give you some exposure to it. Passive income. That's what it's all about. When you're talking about financial operating systems, or FOSs or FOSs, it is about financial instruments, tools, programs, or what we call dApps, decentralized applications. That's what dApps are, DAPP, dApps. Passive income is a direct economic incentive for holding ADA coins. People enjoy staking, which offers the safest way to multiply ADA coins. Stakers can earn approximately 5% of ADA coins per year. DeFi services can offer much more interesting opportunities. But remember, higher the interest, higher the risk. Remember that. All right. So DeFi services, such as providing liquidity to an AMM exchange, automated market maker exchange, can offer a higher annual yield than what staking offers at the Cardano protocol level. Taking advantage of this opportunity involves risks that ADA coin owners should be aware of. If the annual yield for DeFi services is, say, 10%, many ADA holders will naturally take advantage of this option. Staking on Cardano is handled elegantly. That's why many DeFi services can offer the yields generated by their own services while making sure that users don't miss out on Cardano staking rewards. So an example, a DeFi service user can earn 50% per year. If you stake ADA coins on exchanges, you can't take advantage of opportunities on the DeFi sector. And that's what we talked about. You can't use Sunday Swap or Min Swap or even Milkomeda dexes if you're staked on Coinbase, you're staked on Binance, Kraken, all these other places. You may think you'd rather stake on an exchange because DeFi is dangerous for you and you don't want to take the risk. Well, try to convince you that leaving the ADA on the exchanges is not a good idea. DeFi services will become increasingly user-friendly and secure. So as time goes, they become more secure because the code gets it evolves, it matures, it gets harder to hack, etc., etc. Sooner or later, there will be opportunities that will be a pity not to take advantage of. It is important to be very careful, but it is a good not to be afraid to try DeFi services. That's me. I'm not afraid. It's smart to split your ADA coins into multiple piles. You can stake a part of your coins on Cardano and use the rest. That's what I like to do. That way you spread the risk. DeFi services can be an alternative to traditional financial services. So stuff that we don't even have access to. Say there's a tool or there's a program at Chase and it seems cool and it's nice, but you look into it and it says, well, you need to have a premium account. So you look at the requirements for the premium account. Okay, what do I need? Well, you need to have $50,000 in assets. Well, maybe you don't have that much money. Maybe you don't have anywhere near close to that much money. So you can't access those services. With this, you literally can access the service with $5. There's no turning away. That's the beauty of DeFi. Decentralized finance. It's not centralized. Chase is centralized. They make the rules. They dictate to you what happens. They can discriminate against you based on how much money you have, the color of your skin, all of these different things, your credit. A credit score is a way to discriminate against you. If your credit score is bad according to their rules, then you're a bad person. If it's good according to their rules, then you're a good person. And that might not even be true in reality, in a social aspect. So that's why TradFi is bad and DeFi is the future. Many exchanges promise great rewards for staking from what Cardano protocols offer. How is this possible? Maybe we can answer that for you. What if exchanges uses DeFi services and profits from it? Exchanges can take advantage of your ADA coins and profit, say 15% per year. They then give you 7%. Exchanges are profit driven. So they operate a business using your tokens. If they profit from that business, then they may share a cut of that business with you. That is a big part of why I love staking. Staking right now is very simple. This DeFi stuff is new. We're kind of moving in towards it. So there's a lot of interesting concepts, and each project and each application has a different concept and proofs. So it's really neat. If they offer you more from staking than Cardano protocol, the exchange must take some profits on your coins. Having a higher profit means that someone has to take more risk. If an exchange uses your ADA coins and DeFi services, it means you bear the risk, but the exchange benefits. So they use all so just like banks, they charge you money to store money in their institution. They use your money to put out loans, which they get paid interest on, and they make money from your money and they give you nothing. They charge you to make money on your money. They don't give you anything back but security. If exchanges lose a large number of ADA coins, it can destroy it economically. You'll lose coins. We strongly recommend that you decide the level of risk for yourself and do not leave it to a third party. Your coins, your responsibility, not your keys, not your crypto. So that's basically another way of saying that. So I thought this was a really cool article. I really want this to be part of a series that we do, or series of videos that I do where I speak more towards someone who doesn't even own any crypto. And hopefully, I know this is a little bit, there's a lot of tech to it, but this is what I offer you. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. If you don't have a YouTube account, you're watching this video and you're just using, your browser and you aren't in a YouTube, you don't want to make an account to talk to me, I'm sure you have a Twitter account. I'm sure you do. Get on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Shoot me a message. Tweet me. It doesn't have to be a DM. Just tweet me if you want to. I will try my best to answer your questions and give you just good information that you can use to make the best decision for yourself. But I want to keep making these videos, these low-hanging fruit videos that really speak to, elderly or people that just aren't really sure but have an interest and have been seeing this stuff all over the place. A lot of people are being onboarded through NFTs, and it's hard to escape that name. It's hard to escape that phrase. You see it everywhere. It's on YouTube. It's on TV. People are talking about it. I need to get into NFTs. Well, the NFTs are come from someplace. It's blockchain technology. Hopefully, we can get you onboarded. You can learn how to use the blockchain, and then from there you can do whatever you want, whether it's buy, trade NFTs, or whatever else you want to do. I have NFTs. I'm not super interested in it. I'm more interested in DeFi. I'm more interested in the financial applications. That's why I'm here. So that's what I'm going to be using. And I won't necessarily be stuck on Cardano. I may bridge and use Ethereum-based things. I may use multi-chain applications, but we're going to learn together. I'm going to maybe crash and burn. I may lose. I may not. I may win. But I'm going to show it all. So I'm going to expose it all to you so that you can see what this life is about and if it's for you or not. So thank you for checking out the video. Make sure you hit that like, share, and don't forget, any questions you have, drop them in the comment section, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.